Konnichiwa.
Howdy.
Howdy, y'all.
Just my head. Oh, Brain, what are we going to do today?
I don't know, Pinky. What do you want to do today?
Same thing we do every night. Take over the world. Or blow shit up.
Yeah.
This gets very sad when you run out of things to blow up.
It does.
And if I'm reading the icons correctly, X activates my jetpack, with which I will promptly kill myself.
Yes. Yep.
The poor thing sitting right over here, next to our couches.
Cargo's in the center.
Faster is
Cargo's
good.
in the center. Yeah. Yes. Or as I like to call it, a plank, so I can, make silly people who mutiny, walk it. I don't know why you feel called out. It's not like I said so I can make you walk the plank.
It was implied.
I don't know. I think it was more inferred.
Yep.
Out. We have a door? Oh, yeah, those doors.
Look, he made a hamster wheel.
Yeah, just about.
He just made a hamster wheel.
The
Off the
elevator.
plank. Yep. Although I have a feeling if I tried to use it, I'd probably go plummeting to my death.
Yeah, well, considering you can't get inside of it.
Well, that's too bad.
Yeah. Well, you're not supposed to get inside of it. Because I could? Yeah.
Yeah, because it was there. I mean,
Okay.
okay. So where do we mine? Okay. Oh, we don't want to do that. Yes. So the hole here, this hole works. Trying to figure out just where you are. Oh, okay. Yep. Oh, okay. So hit that extra jetpack and promptly kill myself.
And splat on the something.
Back. Stop. I think so. The Cave of Wonders. I'm not sure. It's gonna be a tight fit. We'll know if I get smacked off of it. I think I have a clearance of about 4 millimeters. Bonk. And I'm getting scraped off the top. Oh, okay. Fun.
Yeah.
I think we need to do a redesign.
No.
Yeah, you need to get that. You need to get that mod for the loudness of the drill and shit.
Yeah.
I can barely hear you all over it. Oh, Jeeves. Yep. I was gonna say you are reversing. You're scraping me off the top again. Bonk. Yeah, into the wall. Yep.
It gets a little weird, but it does work. Okay, fair enough.
I think you're a little too high. There you go. Right there. Right there. You got a green light on both sides. Yep. No, but you almost whackified my head. It gets bloated every now and then.
Hmm.
Directly into my belly. It's in my belly. Neither do I.
Pretty much,
Well,
yeah.
we need iron, don't we?
Yeah, we're gonna need iron. So yeah, if you guys want to just keep making that main shaft deeper, and we're gonna end up putting all of our production and stuff like that into that main shaft. Either that, or if you're
So
confident
right
that you
here.
can work on the elevator, you could, safely. You could help with that.
I have no confidence.
Yeah.
All right. So you said hit that. Well, I see it there, but it's grayed out. My mining thing on my toolbar.
Yes, because you still have the basic tools, not the upgraded tools on your toolbar.
Okay, block. Yep, on there. Character tools. There we go. All right.
So we've lost our only viewers.
To me. Yep, our viewers have
Bummer.
left us.
If he's not watching, then I'm not sure what he's up to.
Okay, how do I tell? Well, does the ore automatically go into like holding or something when I'm personally drilling?
It goes into your personal inventory.
Okay, and how do I tell when I'm full?
There's going to be a bar right above the hot bar that'll fill up and turn red when it gets full.
Okay. And do I have to worry about power for my mining equipment or something?
Your suit has power, and that's going to be on the bottom left corner. There's going to be 4
Bottom left corner.
bars. The first one's your health, followed by oxygen, energy, and hydrogen.
Okay, so I'm at 52% energy, and my backpack is full.
Okay. So if you come over to an inventory, like for example, the cargo box here, and
Okay.
I think it's shift. Let's see. No, Alt middle mouse button will empty everything out of your inventory other than tools and some other items. So anything that's stone or building components like steel plates will be automatically dumped.
There you go. So I will go keep mining for iron ore for you guys.
Okay.
And make our living space a little bigger. So I just dumped all the stone in there. And picked up the extra. Okay, there we go. Oh, now I'm seeing a little icon whirling there that says streaming.
Yeah, that means you're struggling with connection
buffering, yeah.
Buffering and stuff, yeah. Well, I've got the first set of wheels placed for the elevator.
So I dropped it off in the small cargo container and it immediately disappeared.
And went into the refinery.
Okay, so it's just automatically taking it to the refinery. Okay.
Correct.
I just want to make sure I wasn't doing something wrong.
Nope, that's exactly what we want. Oh no, what happened?
You killed him, Jeeves.
There's
you get his
Klingons
tricorder,
on
I'll
the
get his wallet.
Starboard bow, starboard bow.
Captain, we've got Klingons around Uranus. It's kind of surprising. That one's old.
Ooh.
Don't do that.
And very not spacey. No, you do well enough.
Uh-oh.
Hmm. Right now, we've got a medical room and other, medical essentials going in now.
Every night.
Yep, just the essentials.
Okay, so I need oxygen. Yep. Bought. Oh, OXY, not bought.
Why does Mr. Coffee need
There we go.
medical components?
Oh, yes. Well, I still got a bottle that's 100%. I remembered where you showed me to do that.
Mm-hmm.
However, yep. But what about power?
Power, sit on a chair.
Sit on the couch, okay? Well, that's why I need steel girders and crap.
Yeah. And then what I'm going to end up doing is putting another set of wheels on the underside here. And then the bulk of the weight is going to be out in the front here, which will keep the back set of wheels, which is on the bottom side of the ramp, pressed up into the ramp. And then it'll just roll up and down. And it'll have a landing pad that will meet up with this top deck height. Okay.
I am recharging. Alright. I'm not sure. It says 58%, and it's giving me a latency connection issue.
Oh, that's not good.
My power. Oh, now it's up to 100. Now it says up to 100. It stopped being latent again. But appear to be getting periodic latency issues. Yeah, I appear to be getting periodic latency issues. Here's a question. There appears to be other stuff in my backpack. It's probably construction materials that you might need. I can't tell. It looks like boxes and stuff like that.
Yeah, that would be construction components.
Okay, what? Yeah, see, now I'm running sideways. Nope, you're running into the wall. You gotta go further to your right. Further to your right. Nope, and you just fell down. Further to your right. Keep going. I'm running in diagonals. Keep going to your right. Nope, 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 nope. You're gonna hit the wall again. Okay, stop. Now back out. Zoom. And it looks like you're probably gonna be too high again. You're way too high.
Welcome, new people. Hey, Dragon King, how's it
Howdy,
going?
y'all.
Yes, Alt mouse wheel.
There you go. How do I... Okay. Oh, this is going to drive me nuts.
Oh no.
Yeah, I had a connection problem.
I did
was
too.
me.
That's why you guys had it. That time at least.
How do I get myself to stop running diagonally?
Stop running diagonally.
I don't know how I'm doing it in the first place. Oh, keep the dampeners on. No, turn off the jetpack before I kill myself. Oh, there we go. I'm full already? You're also crooked. Excuse me. Nope, you're level now. He's working on that.
I don't know about you guys, but
Yep.
I'm honestly getting kind of tired. Yeah, I might have to just, sit in a cryopod for a couple of seconds, get a quick nap.
Oh, it got dark out.
Yeah. Yes, that's what's going on. For everyone's, information, we have a pod that lets us sleep in cryopods and certain beds. So when it gets dark out, we can sleep till morning.
Birdie. There you go. Oh, okay. It doesn't help our viewers, though.
No.
I think you're also the only one of us that can do that. Yep.
More or less. But yeah, so of
You need
the
to come
three
down
of us,
a little bit, or you're going to rip the roof off.
yeah, of the three of us, Lailth has a lot of
Okay,
good
up a little
mechanical
bit.
engineering
There you go.
type understanding, so he's gonna be good at the game, but he's got the least time on the game. Fixer has about 30 hours on the game, so he's still very new, but he's learning. And then I have close to 1,600 hours, so I'm the veteran
Okay, go
here.
left, or go
And
to
I
your
enjoy
right.
telling people just enough information, like, hey, while you're flying a jetpack, if you hit this button, your inertia dampeners will turn off and you'll use less fuel. And then I
you'll fly
forget to
away.
tell them to turn them back on before they hit a mountain.
Keep
I
going to
get
the
my
right a
kicks
little bit
doing
more.
that.
Basically,
I
if
have
you line
totally
up with me, you should be lined up on the doorway. Whoa, too far. So if you look down at the ground in front of you, a good way to tell I can see from here is if you line up. If you line up with, well, no, just see where I'm walking forward and back. It's basically the third tile in. If you're centered on this third tile, you're basically centered on the door. Yep. Yep. A little bit to your right.
The way I do it is
There you go.
I zoom out a little ways in third person. When I get relatively close, I just line up one axis at a time. So I get my vertical set, then I'll shift the camera so that I can get my horizontal set, and then I just back up, and it works pretty well that way. What's really fun...
Well, at least you don't have a problem with getting it up. I think I'll pass.
You know,
Thanks.
Fixter, that makes you sound very interesting.
And now we're in a sandstorm.
Yeah. The only way is when you go into the control panels, if you search for any item that's red, that one has been damaged to a point where it's no longer functioning. But other than that, no, you cannot just search for, like, sort it by how much damage pieces have or see what the damage is. Yeah, which means those are damaged to a point where they're not usable and they need to be repaired. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. I'm already in a pod. Oh, I'll go ahead and paint that because I've got the color set already.
Need to...
At least it's not a Conan sandstorm. Sandstorms in Conan deal damage. Yeah. But only if you don't have a gas mask on. If you've got a gas mask, you don't take any damage. No. And regrettably, the
That's
Mortal Kombat no
great
longer does
sadness.
anything either. It used to. You used to be able to play Mortal Kombat on it. Yeah, when it first came out, but that was so many different updates ago that it's no longer working, so it's just a texture, not an actual programmed block. Yeah, there was
great
Mortal
sadness.
Kombat, Tetris, and a third game in the mod pack. I forget which. I want to say like Asteroid or Centipede, something like that. Okay.
Okay. I'm making big rocks into little rocks. Probably better go. Take it back.
So, Dragon King 13, which two can you hear? Can you hear me? I'm Usen'ye.
Howdy. I'm Leah. Why would anyone want to speak to you?
Hear you as in all three of yous, or just Fixer?
Yeah. Couple of these rocks lying around.
Okay, so you can hear me as well. But you can't hear Leah. Yes, it's probably about 30 seconds, I would guess.
Inventory full.
Well, that's why you're not supposed to be mining via the hand tools for very long.
Yes, but if I try and pilot that thing, I'm more than likely going to crash it.
That is very true. We need to get you into a rover first. Well, I don't know. He's not responding when I ask him questions, so it might be me that he can't hear. Yeah, but not that long of a delay. But either way, it is kind of odd that he can hear two of us, but not all three. Because we're all three going through the same way.
Something real quick. That would be me. I do, yes. Something real quick. Test 1, 2, 3. Test. Me. Okay, let me check. My expression. User settings. I don't know if there's a hotkey. I know there's a button. Okay. Input volume is at max. Okay. Check 1, 2, 3. Check. I just put my output volume to max.
Yeah, I could hear Lailth just fine. I'm back into Discord now. I've got the stream muted again. And
That's why I usually left it where it was.
yeah, it's definitely me who's not showing up on stream.
Okay. Are you still double hearing me now? Okay. I dropped it down to 150% instead of 200%. Nope. Well, that would be a problem if you're trying to use that computer.
Yes, tab adjusts your HUD settings. Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me now? To the list of problems we need to fix?
Seems like it. Okay, good.
Now you just muted yourself. Guy's got to figure out how to unmute himself.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I can.
Yep. I've got you 5 by.
Ah, bummer.
Oh well. It's too bad.
Eventually, we'll get people that, are good enough to stick around.
Why? You're not my really real daddy.
Do you realize how hard it is to keep from making a comment right now?
No. Probably.
Yeah.
People like to see things happen, but not a lot of patience the most part these days.
There are some streamers that do pretty well playing Space Engineers, but it is a difficult game. Oh, okay. I wonder who we lost then.
Oh, is mine in here?
Well, the base now has 3 temporary batteries. And let's see, they will be recharged in 3 hours.
Oh, power up time. Something like that. Ah, giant spiders.
Yeah, where are
right
they?
here next to the base.
Yeah.
I'm sitting in my couch staring at it as it burrows and pops up.
Oh, it's glitched because it couldn't find us, so we can't deal damage to it. The only way that we have realistically right now to hurt the spiders is with the grinder. Yeah. Well, we have guns. We just have very little ammo, and we haven't found magnesium, so we can't make more ammo.
Ah. That could be a problem, sir. How do we find it?
By building this buggy that we're working on, and then building the elevator and going down and looking for it.
We can't just go out and look for it.
You can, but you might spend 5 hours flying around on your jetpack and still not find it.
Good point.
Yeah.
Do you now? You're too far to the right. Now you're good. I can see you. You're a little bit low. Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
And you just tilted yourself upward slightly. And there you go. There's your level. And you might need to... Yeah. No, you're level now. You need to come up just a little bit. A little low. Stop. There you go. You should be good. Nope. Almost. There we go. Went green. Oh, okay. My hole is gone.
Yeah.
I was digging a hole right here, and he just dug it out. They're all problems we pay a lot of money for.
Yep.
We have an unknown signal 3.73 kilometers out at T-minus 8 minutes. Oh, okay.
It's not. We all have our own signals.
Mine's on the other side of the mountain. Lovely. Ah. I'm going to go die. More giant spiders. Where did... Oh, there's my...
It's a drill that looks like a carpet. It's fuzzy.
Oh. I'm flying. You discovered specialized drilling consortium.
It's a faction.
SPD beacon at 9 kilometers. Whoa, slow down. Just broke my legs. Got a lag there.
Yeah, you
And I
are a
was
little bit robotic.
yeah, I'm definitely lagging a bit here. And I think I just died.
Oh no. That tends to be bad for your health.
Yeah. I think it lagged out too much and killed me.
Yeah. Hmm. You know, Fixer, I could be a real ass right now if I wanted to. Well, I could say something. If you can hear me, say 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 in chat. Exactly.
Yep, I tried to go get my box and I became a floppy doll.
Oh, that's not fun.
Welcome to my head. The Ooh, it tells me my body location.
Yes, it does. That is very convenient.
Why? Do I need to go get my body?
If you want to get everything out of your body, your tools and
Okay, can people hear me now? Hello? Have I been silent this entire stream? Oh, that's not good. Now I can't hear you guys. Oh, fantastic. Alright, so I can hear... You guys can hear me, but I can't hear anybody else in the chat now. That's good. Alright. Output device.
How did
Earlier.
that go? Oh, you didn't want to hear him anyway. Hear us anyway.
You guys muted yourselves, didn't you?
No, we
Nope.
did not. That would have been
Alright.
funny, but no, we did not.
I don't know what's going on, but whatever. Alright, so we're going to test something real quick. Guys, bear with us. We're going to switch over to our technical difficulties card, and we're going to see if you can still hear me. Alright, and switch. Alright, can you guys... Yes, you guys can still hear me, but you can't hear them on the technical difficulties card. Yay! You gotta love... You gotta... Alright, so we're gonna go back to the gameplay. Alright. So they should be able to hear you guys now.
Okay, that's good. Can you hear us,
Check,
though?
1, 2, 3.
I can hear you,
Okay.
but they can also hear me on the cards that are supposed to be silent.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on a second. I heard a thud. I gotta go check on somebody. I'll be right back.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, my body tag marker disappeared.
That means your corpse is gone.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah, we'll have to remake the tools.
Sorry about that.
That's fine. It's not like we're, short on any resources or anything.
What I'll do next time is I will put my tools away in the locker before I go look for a box.
Before you go out, switch them out for the one
The
tier, the
basics.
first tier grinder. You don't need the welder or the drill or anything, but you want the grinder so you can disassemble the pod.
Ah, okay. My pod went away too.
Yeah, it despawns after the timer hits 0.
So I've got something that's marked in white, 5.43 kilometers out.
The SCTR beacon
I think that's it.
to the southwest.
To the southwest. More
Yeah, that's
south.
an NPC faction base where you can pick up missions and sell stuff and buy stuff and things of that nature.
Okay.
So it's something we want. That's actually where I was attempting to land the ship, but I didn't quite make it.
Ah.
I almost
And-
had enough lift to get over this hill and get down, but I didn't quite make it over the hill.
Apparently. Now, I just picked up a yellow, strong, unknown signal at roughly 39 kilometers, T-minus 14 minutes.
Yeah. Go ahead and ignore that because
Say, I
there is
don't-
no way we're going to be able to get 40 kilometers.
In 15 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was kind of what I was thinking as well.
Yeah. Those have some seriously good loot in them, and they only show up on multiplayer servers. You have to have more than 1 or 2 people. I don't know exactly. I think 2 people, it'll start spawning. And it's designed so that if one of those shows up and it's not near you, you can head to it and there's going to be another player within, a set distance, like 35 to 45 kilometers of that signal. So you can use that to find somebody to attack.
Oh, okay. Which means that there are other people who wish to kill us on this server?
No, it means that there are the 3 of us, and so the
want-
strong unknown signals will spawn because there's multiple people, and it spawns between like 35 and 45 kilometers. I don't know the exact numbers of a random person. Since we're all 3 right here, it's going to spawn at about that range from where we all are. But if we were on a public server, or we had other people on the server other than the 3 of us, they would then be able to find us based off of that.
And I'm back.
Welcome
of course, we
back.
decided we wanted to kill each other.
Well, that is true.
Wait, did you guys have a team deathmatch while I was gone and I just didn't know about it?
No, I was explaining the strong unknown signal spawn mechanic.
Oh, okay. Okay, explain that one to me too. I don't know.
So the unknown signals are only visible to the player who it belongs to.
Okay.
The strong unknown signals are visible to everyone across the entire server, and they spawn within a set distance range. I believe it's something like between 35 and 45 kilometers of a random person. And
Okay.
it was designed that way so that if, let's say, there was a 4th person on the server and they were on the other side of the planet or up at the station or something a distance away, they could use that strong unknown signal to know that there was at least one player within a certain range of that signal and use the signal to find us, to at least
And throw a
narrow
pizza party.
down where we are. And if you're on a PvP server, it means they can find you and attack you.
Gotcha. That's
Like I said,
useful
throw a
piece
pizza
of
party.
information to know.
Yep.
All right, so I think what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to find a program that will take my microphone audio and then immediately patch it through to output, and then patch that output into the OBS Studio gameplay system, so that way my microphone is not always on regardless of what card we're on. It's only on certain ones, but I'm not sure how to set that up. What's a SCTR beacon?
That is a NPC station where you can pick up quests, and there's a vendor that you can buy and sell stuff to.
Okay, cool.
That's actually what I was trying to head the ship towards when we crashed.
Gotcha.
That's where he was trying to crash land. He just didn't make it.
Got it.
This hill got in my way.
Okay. Alright, well, I guess I'm going to mine some more so we can finish the space elevator.
That's probably a good thing, because I'm using a significant amount of resources right now. If you want, you can come check out what I've been working on.
Okay, let's do that. Oh, God.
Doobie-doo. Mining.
Oh,
One
God,
bad person mining.
I'm going to die. I just
Are you out of hydrogen?
Nope, but I way overshot where I was trying to go, and I almost fell off the cliff. And if I had forgotten what button
What hotkey the jetpack was?
yeah, I would have died. Actually, I gotta go sit in timeout for a little bit because my spacesuit's about to die.
Yeah, okay.
I'm out of battery.
You go put yourself on timeout.
Yeah. Is the dunce cap where I left it?
Yeah, give or take.
Cool.
Already
I
full.
don't want to know what you do with that dunce cap when I'm not around.
You really
Sorry,
don't.
I don't use the dunce cap. It's too small for me.
Okay, so you've been building more cow conveyors.
Yep.
So this is how we convey the cows, right?
Uh-huh.
All right, so you're adding inventory to the platform.
Yep. In short, I'm going to have the elevator set up so that when it's at either the top or the bottom, it will be connected to a cargo system. And so we can take a transport rig, which will be basically a small grid vessel with a large cargo container, kind of like the mining rig has, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll drive it out to a mining area, and then load it up, drive it back, and unload the ores onto the elevator, drive the elevator up, connect to the other side, and then it'll unload into the base.
Okay.
And then we can park vehicles on top of the elevator to get them up and down as well.
That's cool.
So yeah, I
Sure.
put cargo tubes, conveyors going down, and I'm putting a cargo container down there so that I don't have to run all the way up here to get parts to build the elevator.
Okay. Dragon King says, this is keeping me company while I build my model kit. Well, that's awesome. What kind of model kit you building?
Awesome. Yeah. What are you working on?
Shh. Nobody explain to Lailth that I'm creeping up on him with a giant drill ship. Oh, hi. Hi. I didn't notice you there. How you doing?
Uh-huh. You ain't trying to drill me again, huh?
Yeah, well. I mean, you do got a purty mouth.
Look mighty cute in them jeans, boy.
Yeah. They are apple bottom jeans. Just saying.
Does that mean we use apple butter?
Gundam Vidar from IBO. Cool.
Nice.
Yeah, it's not a bad model. Never really been a model man myself.
I have built one model in my life, and that was a Huey chopper.
I built the Bismarck once.
Newton
Yeah.
Crosby. The
It
boss
took me
man
about
says
a
that's-
year.
Anyway. Well, the last time I heard the phrase Huey chopper, I was watching Short Circuit.
Okay, you know you're angling to the right, correct?
Yeah.
Rather
It's
than
part of the
going
fun.
straight back? Okay.
It tends to happen based off the geography.
And based off of piloting skill.
And
You
based
said it,
off of
not
shut
me.
up.
Yeah, I did not say it. I didn't say it.
You thought it loud, and that's good enough, man.
Dude, I
I'm a
thought it
fantastic
loud enough
pilot.
they probably could have heard me on Mars.
That's entirely possible.
Oh, you finally figured out how to use the floor to steer.
What?
I said you finally figured out how to use the floor to steer.
Yes. Well, I figured it out a while ago. It's just, actually doing it the right way is difficult.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Oh no!
Oh,
All
my
right,
bad
you're
again.
right, Alan. Or you're right, Oos. This is way easier with the arrow keys.
Yeah.
All right, we're looking for proximity. Are you really making them pink cow colored?
Well, you wanted to have a line painted to make it easier to see, and I figured bright pink would be the easiest to see.
I'm too high, aren't I? Yeah. Proximity. There we go. Oh, is that the closest I can get? Yeah, I guess it is.
Oh, what the hell?
What?
Just suddenly, my video went haywire for a moment.
Ooh.
That's normal.
It started throwing me all over the place. Why do we have a rock floating on the wall?
Where?
Right here, jiggling
Well,
around.
It's better to have it floating on the wall than floating in a desert.
That's on your screen and not mine. I like Gundams,
okay.
hence why my work water bottle is covered with stickers of them. I know who this
Nice.
is.
Oh, so that's why he stuck around so long.
Yeah. I know exactly who you are, sir. It's good to see you, man. I give that a 4 out of 5. Needs a little more heart.
Needs more depth behind it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, just project from the diaphragm. Okay. Stone. Oh no, where did the stone go? It's still in my inventory. You know, sometimes I really feel like the horse from that one Family Guy sketch. Oh yeah, I've still got 2,000 credits from the drop pod thingy. And I should probably go fill up my oxygen and my hydrogen. Oh, hey, Dragon King says he knows who he is too.
It would be hoped.
There you go.
Makes life kind of hard if you don't know who you are.
I just tried to put a hydrogen tank in the oxygen, or fill a hydrogen tank with oxygen. I feel like that's a little dangerous.
I feel like it's not terribly effective.
No, not particularly, but also dangerous. Brown's gas is highly explosive.
Makes the boom boom.
Yes.
A spoonful of nitro helps the chemicals go boom. The chemicals go boom.
I know one watcher that doesn't, one person watching that doesn't appreciate that because her favorite movie is Mary Poppins.
Yeah, well, it's respectful to do parodies of things. That was
Yeah, I
actually
mean-
taken from
After
a game that was horrible for parodies.
Ah.
after
Well,
all,
you know.
imitation is the highest form of flattery.
Yeah, you beat me to it.
Yeah, that was one of the lines from Borderlands 2 when you were in the presence of Tiny Tina.
Yeah, that was a good character.
Every once in a while she'd just start... Yeah, I know. I really want to get the D&D styled game with her as the DM.
That would be cool.
Yeah, it is hysterical. She was definitely my favorite character in that game by far.
Apparently, Dragon King has never seen Mary Poppins.
Wow. I feel sorry for you.
Oh, we lost
Yeah.
another viewer. Oh no, the ratings are going down. Quick, cancel the show.
We're all gonna die.
Oh,
Ooh.
Dragon King doesn't like Tiny Tina. Those fighting words.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. We're all entitled to our own opinions, even if they're wrong.
I knew that one was coming. I've known you for too long.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to hit a button. That's not good. What does the X key do on this thing?
Your jetpack?
I meant on the drill pod.
Oh, on the drill pod? Your... I don't know. Possibly your thrusters.
Okay.
Self-destruct.
Here's hoping not. Claptrap is better than Tiny Tina. I'll die on that hill. Says the King of Dragons.
You know... Claptrap was definitely no Paimon. I'll leave it there.
Definitely not.
I'll admit, Paimon started out where I'm like, ooh, Paimon could end up being just as bad as Claptrap, but she ended up being hysterical. It just took a little while.
Ugh.
Oh no. Okay, now it's working. Alright, and we are docked. Paimon is my favorite food, says the Dragon King.
Yep. Paimon is emergency rations.
Yep.
But apparently now you can catch another Paimon.
Really?
They've got... I don't know when you last played.
About 6 months ago, but I didn't get very far in the updates.
Yeah, they've got a new fishing mod out.
Okay.
Where you can now do fishing. And one of the jokes to go with that is that you're going to catch another Paimon, because that's how you initially caught Paimon.
That is true.
Yeah, so one of the comments that she makes is ooh, is it another Paimon? Sometimes you get that when you catch a fish.
Yeah.
He said I actually have to play more of that game, though. Quick question.
Mm-hmm.
Am I able to paint things camouflage armor? Okay, so I'm gonna continue making pink stuff that's camouflage. Apparently.
Okay.
So that...
Okay, I don't think I'm going to go out for any more cargo pods.
Okay.
Why is that?
I became floppy loppy again.
Oh. We got a storm.
I thought I could get there and back, but I apparently crash landed my jetpack. And it killed me.
Yeah. I'm about 3 clicks out, and I do not have much hydrogen left, but I'm hoping to at least get to the base of the elevator. And as soon as my bottle empties, it only has 11% in the bottle, I'm gonna stop coasting and just get on the ground.
Yeah, I'd gotten to the point where I was trying to get to. I was trying to slow down and keep myself in the air at the same time. And apparently I did not succeed.
Yeah. That's why I just turn the dampeners off. And then when I get close, I turn them on and let them bring me to stable.
Well, the problem was I had the dampeners on, but it kept pulling me back down to the ground, so I had to keep feathering the up key.
Huh.
And then, like I said, I was still feathering the up key as I took my hand off of the forward movement, so it would like just sort of slow me down and bring me to a stop. And I think it lagged. I think it lagged right at that point or somewhere in there.
Uh-huh.
Because then I just suddenly hit the ground, went floppy, and died.
Yeah.
Well, our power generation should go up.
Oh, yeah. We were at 1 hour until the 3 batteries on the elevator were full. So we should be getting those full a little quicker now.
Indeed.
Yeah, 34 minutes.
What?
34 minutes.
Okay. Well, sometimes storms are good.
Yep. Well, I've got a good chunk of the elevator done. Of at least the framework. I still need to put in one more set of wheels.
Okay.
You and
Question.
your cow patterns, man.
What are you seeing that's cow pattern now?
Laith's cryopod?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's not
Evil man.
It's just because I have it on cow pattern, so it just, I just changed colors. I didn't change. It looks like somebody's shooting.
Somebody shooting?
Yeah, I'm seeing bullet trails because of the storm.
Interesting.
Yeah, it is very interesting.
Where at?
Oh, man. Inside the cave.
I'm not seeing anything. I mean, I see what looks like leaves falling through our skylight. I'm going to put some of that stuff in inventory, in the cargo container.
Hey, if those are bullet trails, they're awfully slow bullet trails.
Well, turn your light off. Do you every, like, 5 to 10 seconds see a flash of yellow light?
Dragon
No.
King's going to get food. He'll be right back.
Every 5 to 10 seconds, I see like a little black fleck go flying across the screen, but that's about it.
Yeah, for me it's a bright yellow speck.
Oh, well, thanks for the
How do we build more bottles?
You go into the inventory, into production. When you're there, I'll go ahead and tell you the next step.
Open terminal. Production. Assembler. You want a bottle. Don't need missiles.
Okay, so at the top right, do you see where it says blueprints?
Yep.
Under that, there
Ooh.
are a bunch of different icons. Click the one that looks like a grinder that's labeled as tools.
Yep. Found it.
And then in
found
there
the
you have the
oxygen bottle.
bottles. Yep, oxygen and hydrogen. We already have one spare oxygen, so we don't necessarily need another oxygen, but I guess it's okay to have a spare. Yeah, this
Okay,
where
I
you
put
make
in
all the
production
tools
queue and then it
weapons and-
disappeared.
because it made one. Okay, yeah, we
I
don't
see
need
it,
any
it
more.
disappeared down in inventory. Okay.
We don't need that many oxygen bottles.
Well, we have no spares at the moment, and I need another one. I need a spare.
You made 3.
You-
And you were
he's
trying
doing
to
I
what I
make
did.
actually
4.
ended up making 4.
You tried to make 4.
think
I canceled one of them.
Okay, good. Because I just saw the 4th one pop up. It's lagging for me at the moment. That's the problem. Oh, nope, it did make the 4th one, I think.
Okay. I don't know what that is, but it's stopping now.
Well, I only see
Okay.
2 in the system.
I see 2 in there now. I saw 3, and I saw one just pop up right now in the production queue.
That's a
And
hydrogen.
hydrogen. Okay.
I just made
2
2
hydrogens.
hydrogens. That way you can get one, and then we can have a spare of both oxygen and hydrogen.
Perfect.
Yeah, because sooner or later somebody's going to die and not be able to retrieve their body.
Like me?
So, yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, the last person it happened to was me, but that's beside the point.
Actually,
no,
no,
it
the last person
just
happened to was
happened
me.
to Leah.
Ah, okay. That makes sense.
I just did it twice, trying to go for cargo pods, which is why I said I'm not going for any more cargo pods.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Not until I get something like a rover or something I can drive out there in instead of trying to fly. 'Cause every time I try and fly any kind of distance, I appear to die.
Well, we're slowly working on getting rovers feasible.
I mean,
Yeah,
that would
it-
actually
it
be a
would work
very
lot
good
better
thing
if
for
this
us to have.
lazy
is
miner
just-
would do his job.
Oh, I've been mining
I
more
wasn't
than you
talking about
have.
you. I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about me.
Okay.
Alright, large cargo
Now.
container.
Inventory.
So it seems that there are... Do
Is
we have
it-
something clogged up in the refinery? Because it looks like it's not pulling stuff out.
The refinery is not clogged.
We got 800 gravel, so yeah, you're right.
Yeah, the refinery is running.
Okay.
What is it not pulling stuff out of? The ship?
So the open cockpit has stone in it that's not being pulled. And...
Yeah, give it
The-
a little bit to process in the refinery.
Okay.
Or if you want, you can just pull everything out manually.
Yeah, it's kind of what I'm doing right now.
Okay.
Alright, and I'm gonna...
Because the refinery only pools if it's under, I think, 1,000 or
Okay.
500. It
How do you-
pools when it's low,
Okay. How do you drop
and
items?
so if you select the item and then hit the downward arrow that's pointing to an X. It's the top of the buttons in the center between the 2 sets of inventory.
Got it. I'm dropping a whole bunch of gravel on the ground. Oh, I
Yeah,
accidentally fell.
drop it off the edge of the platform.
That's what I'm doing.
Okay, good.
Now, I'm guessing the hydrogen is for the jetpack?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you never want to gravel where you mine. Just saying.
Oh. That was my hole.
Why is Popeye in our live stream right now? I just heard something to the equivalent of, hey, skibbity-boo.
That was me.
I know it was you. You sounded like Popeye, dude.
That was my hole.
You're... Mr. I, human forearms are not supposed to look like this. You clearly have cancer. I would say about 3 weeks. That squinty eye and the speech pattern you have going on, that was a stroke, sir.
Been there, done that.
Yeah. Let's not do that again.
No, I'd really rather not.
Yeah. Skibbity-boo, hoy, hey. That was...
It's about her to bark, bark, bark.
Yeah, that one was pretty funny.
Puts the chicky in the potty.
I don't know what that just was, but okay.
That was Muppets, wasn't it?
Yep.
Wait, what did you say?
It puts the chicky in the potty. It puts the chicken in the pot.
All. Yeah, no, I get that, but I don't remember that at all.
Binker, the scientist, weird scientist one that
Beaker.
Beaker, yeah, Beaker.
Beaker
when he was doing a cooking episode.
So Beaker's the one that doesn't talk. Bunsen is the one that talks.
Yes, and it was Beaker who was just making the random weird noises and doing a cooking show.
Okay, that makes sense. Oh, that was cool. When I got into the mining pod, the mountain just opened up in front of my eyes like it was like the back entrance to Undermountain or something.
To Mordor.
Yeah, well, no, it was the back entrance to, oh, where were they going in The Hobbit? Where the king of the
Moria?
lived. Yeah, there you go, like the back entrance to the Moria where the bird pecks or whatever. Oh my god,
Mines
my
of
hotel
Moria
has such a lovely, sweet dog here. So Dragon King's a dog lover.
Cool.
It's a good choice to have in life.
Yep.
Good choice to have made.
They're often better than people. Definitely better than cats. Not that I hate cats or anything, but...
All I can say is, without cats, you can't have really good Asian food.
That's messed up, dude. That's messed up.
Oh, it's not entirely true, because they do it with dogs, too.
Okay, no. We're going to get canceled. You guys need to stop that.
Well, if I continue with my next comment, yes, you're right.
Well, I mean, when I was stationed over in Korea for a little bit.
Yeah.
On deployment over there.
Yeah.
We'd go into town on occasion, and one of the favorite things a bunch of us had there was this little street side vendor who had a little charcoal grill and these little sticks of little squares of meat. They would cook right there in front of you and then pour this sauce on, and it was so damn good. But because we couldn't figure out what kind of meat it was, and he didn't speak enough English to tell us, we just referred to them as monkey sticks.
Monkey sticks. Okay.
Yep. We basically claimed that it was monkey meat.
Okay.
We called them monkey sticks. Hey.
Monkey kebabs.
My hole. Yep.
Brought to you by Blamco. Blamco. When nuclear holocaust strikes, curl up with Blamco. Blamco brand mac and cheese.
You know, I had some mac and cheese a couple weeks ago that I was highly disappointed in. And it was like an instant noodle type of thing where they've got all the.
Oh god. Okay, this is
You're
not okay.
sideways, dude.
I'm
you're rolling
sideways.
over now.
I know. Hang on. I turned it off. It won't stop. Oh god.
Why?
No, it finally stopped.
Why?
Although
Why
you've
is this
become a
thing.
you've become a wall ornament.
I can tell. What the hell, man? Oh, what just happened? How does that even happen?
I don't know. I was running out past you. I just saw you flipping over. I'm like, what the hell?
It happened for no reason. It's because I was on unlevel terrain. I think. I don't know.
Quite possibly. It's why I've been kind of trying to level this out a little bit. But
What the hell? Oos, you need to come see this.
I think we need to
Okay,
revoke
give me
his
a second.
license.
Oh, yeah, possibly. I'll stick to big rigs, thanks. Oh, God.
Yes.
That's possibly accurate. Who am I to say no?
Yeah, you definitely have some issues there.
Yeah, no, we got subscriptions, man. Like, monthly subscriptions.
You think?
Oh, my God.
Okay, first off, we're gonna have to.
Our digger has now become a wall ornament.
We're gonna have to clear out the inventory
Yeah,
because it's too heavy to do anything.
yeah. Beautiful.
Oh,
This is like the
priceless.
time I got my mag boots stuck on the side of a desk for like
Yes.
20 minutes. And I had had so much to drink I couldn't remember how to turn them off. Oh no, I'm rubber banding. Alright, so I'm guessing our next step is to mine...
This is why we need.
What?
See, this is why we need a wheeled digger as opposed to a floaty digger.
Yeah.
Wheeled diggers do not actually work very well.
Yeah, I remember a couple years ago I was watching you play this and you built a wheeled digger that would flatten the top of a mountain, and it didn't work the way you wanted it to, I think.
We also need to figure out why
It went
the
sideways?
medical room is not working correctly.
Interesting.
Alright, we've got a cargo box in here, so makes it easier to unload.
Oh, okay, cool.
I'm gonna bet this T-junction is not placed right.
Possibly. Dragon King hates mac and cheese.
He's never had a good mac and cheese then.
While I would say
And
that's possible, I would also say that that's probably for the same reason why I don't like Sunny D. And it's because all throughout like elementary school that was in my lunch, and so I just got so sick of it.
Oh, well, yeah, there is that.
They are all bad.
I'll have to make him some mac and cheese sometime. Real mac and cheese, not that crap in a box.
Crap in a box. Brought to you by Blamco. Crap in a box.
It's a fairly accurate description for most of it, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, for most of it. All right, so I'm gonna start mining.
And even the stuff
around-
that's
What?
and even the stuff that's acceptable still needs doctoring.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'm gonna start mining the areas around where it's stuck to try and get it out.
No, don't do anything until I get a chance to play with it.
Okay.
You're making it move.
Yes, that's the point.
Okay. I was gonna say I'm seeing sparks fly. Usually not a good sign.
Well, when you're wedged, it is a good sign.
Ooh, okay. Character tools.
Wow, you are so wedged that you're
Okay,
breaking stone
yeah.
off the wall.
The ceiling does need to be
Yeah,
cleared
that's what
out
I
a
was
little bit.
thinking. Working on it.
Just right click.
Okay.
You need to go more to your left.
Working on it.
There you go. Because it's that back sort of fin that's getting caught. Up is good. You don't need to go up. We don't need another skylight.
Okay. I think that should do it.
It looks like it should be clear. The only problem you might have is with that back top corner, if you try and
Nope.
spin it before you try and level it.
Nope, that's clear.
Yeah, that should be good. With this many
Oh, great.
gyros, we
Digger.
should be able... Come on. Oh. Okay, so... Crash course in fixing something like this. You need to get something heavy. Let's see, where's some steel plate? Every block has a weight value. The second heaviest block in the game happens to be a battery.
Okay.
Makes sense.
So what you want to do...
Put a counterweight on there to make it flip.
Uh-huh.
So Dragon King says, all mac and cheese smells bad, looks bad, tastes bad, because cheese is bleh. Which is, like... I'm sorry, man.
I can't help you with that if that's the case, you know?
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
that's-
I love cheese.
I'll agree with that statement.
Okay, this is very heavily wedged. My goodness.
I'm going to move because it looks like it's going to come down on my head.
But I do respect
Well,
your
that's what I was
opinion, sir.
trying for.
I
You
have
might have
no
made that
idea
a
what
little
you're
too
doing.
long.
No, actually, the length isn't the problem. It's the problem's the hitting the ceiling here.
Well, the reason I say that,
I see what you're
yes, I see it
doing.
hitting the ceiling.
I
And
see what
so,
you're doing here.
Now I can take some off and
Start taking them off. Okay.
Uh-huh.
And it'll flip it over.
Slowly rights itself.
That's cool.
Now, at some point, depending on how badly it's, having issues, you might want to then extend out again, because, like, right at this point, if I start taking too many off, if it weren't angled, rotated enough to be flattening out, then when I take off too many more batteries, it would just go back to where it was. And so you might need to adjust and put batteries back on in a different angle. But yeah, so the batteries being the second heaviest block in the game, all it takes is one steel plate, make a line, it adjusts the center of gravity for it, and tilts it over. And the block that the skeleton frame that is made when you first place the block has the same weight value as a fully welded block.
Oh no.
What's
Good
wrong?
grief.
I can't get it to move.
Try wiggling it. Okay, let me hop in and see what I can spot.
Alright. What did you... Well...
He brought it up off the ground.
That's what I did too. It wouldn't go any higher.
No.
So I left it the way I found it. I want you to hop in, and I'll walk you through it.
Okay. Okay.
So take a look at the UI for the ship and tell me everything that you notice.
Power's on.
Everything critical. Power's on, good.
Power's down to 1.
Hmm.
Hydrogen's empty.
Has no hydrogen on the ship, so that's a moot point. Noticing that the power is on is good. Noticing how full the batteries are, which the batteries are doing fine. We don't use it that much between charging, so we should be good on that. What's next?
My weight is 48,000 kilograms.
The cargo level is basically empty, so that's not a problem. We emptied it out to be able to do all this.
Right. Docks unlocked.
Mhm.
Dampeners are off.
Correct. You have no thrusters
Ah.
because the dampeners are turned off.
Got it.
Rainbow.
So lift up so you're not dragging. There we go.
That makes sense. Thank you.
You're welcome. And I figured by making you go through and find the problem yourself, it might help you to remember it and get it to stick.
I appreciate that. Whoa, too far.
So, Leah, if you want to go ahead and grab a bunch of steel plates and start expanding this floor out, that would probably be a good idea.
Help get a level floor so he doesn't flip again.
Yeah. And when you are placing a block, if you click the B key, it will change the build mode on it. I forget what all the different build modes are. Let's see. Yeah, I've got a block. You have free placement, gravity aligned, which is nice when you're placing that first block to make sure it's flat to the world around it. And then local grid aligned. If you put it on local grid aligned, it'll make it easier to place the blocks on the base.
Because it'll line up with what's already there.
Exactly. And so, like, right behind you, I just placed a block that is exactly one block away between it and the rest of the grid because it's still lined up to the grid surface that's already there.
Yeah, it's lined up with this line right here.
Yeah. Whereas if I put it in free placement and I try and do that, I get something... Okay, it's not working.
No, I understand what would
I
happen.
get something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't waste materials.
Oh, there is... The only waste in this game is if you have to grind down a power cell. Everything else, you get 100% resource back.
Oh, really?
Oh my god, there's
Yep,
giant
okay.
tractor tires over here.
Are you looking at the elevator?
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to put 2 more tires down low on the bottom side of the rail on the downhill side.
Okay.
That way it'll have 3 points of contact and it won't be able to, flip and be funny. Because
Oh,
right
that would be
now...
fun to watch.
right now, if I were to disconnect this from the base, that back set of tires would go to 90 degrees down rather than staying in this flat position here.
Yes.
Whereas if I put another set of tires down and in the front a little ways, in order for it to do that, the front tires would go up into the beam and stop it from rotating in that direction.
Got it.
And theoretically, I could, from the back of it, where you're standing, your direction, I could put a set of tires directly above the rails, but that would just get in the way for the platform that would carry the ships. So I'm going to put it on the bottom side.
Okay. All right, so I have an important question.
Yeah.
If we get a fourth player, you guys want to do...
They're going to have to build their own pod.
What?
They're going to have to build their own cryopod.
Okay, but if we get a fourth player, do you guys want to do Dying Light 2 co-op for a little while?
I'd be willing to consider it.
Okay.
I would have to download the game. I do not have it.
Same here. I don't own it.
We'll make sure that happens, one way or the other. But there is a 4-player co-op built into the game. I've never done a 4-player co-op on something that's like parkour zombie fighting. So, it seems like it'd be fun.
That's the kind of the default for Left 4 Dead.
Oh, it's 4-player
do
co-op?
Do I get to feed the zombies?
Yep.
You can feed enemies to the zombies, and if you get far enough in the game, there's infected arrows and infected throwing knives. So you can throw those at people, or shoot them at people, and turn them into zombies.
No, I was thinking more telling you that, hey, I've already cleared this room here, but there's still a bunch of loot. Why don't you just run in there and get it, knowing full well there was a boss zombie in there?
As in feed you to these zombies.
Yes, you could do that, and Breaker would find it hilarious. However, I would not.
Oh, I'm sure Breaker would.
You alright over there?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I take it this planetoid we're on is roughly 80 or so kilometers?
Maybe?
I don't know, we haven't...
Because I'm staring at it... Well, I'm staring at a strong unknown signal at 71.4 kilometers, and it's basically almost straight down from my feet.
Hmm.
Then,
so unless it's underground somewhere, it's on the other side of the planet.
Yeah, it's probably on the other side of the planet.
Yeah, it's probably accurate.
A damn small planet.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And for this size, to have that kind of gravity signature on it, it's got to be very mineral rich.
Yes.
In heavy metals.
Yeah. Or more likely it's because of plot armor.
Because of what?
Plot armor. Plot armor is where a certain character in a game, like an RPG, doesn't die, like pulls a whole, Arnold Schwarzenegger having bullets flying all around him and not getting hit. He can't get hit because of plot armor. The plot
because
doesn't
the story
allow
requires him to
armor.
survive.
Gotcha.
Yeah, the plot doesn't allow him to die. So it has
Gotcha.
high gravity because of the plot.
But I thought this was a physics engine.
To a certain degree. I mean,
Don't mind me, I'm just nitpicking and causing problems.
yeah, I mean, if you want to
That's
say
okay.
it's fully a physics engine, you obviously haven't met the god Clang. Yes, Space
No, but I've met
Engineers as a
Crom.
deity.
You've met who?
Crom.
Oh, the barbarian god? Yeah.
Yeah. No, Clang is the sort of thing where and then off of that on two ends, you build, like 2 blocks down, put a piston on one with a pillar, I think it is, on the end of the piston. And on the other arm, facing towards the pillar, you put this one specific door, and then you try and extend the piston, pushing the pillar into the bottom of the door.
Mm-hmm.
You'll get a very, very fast acceleration.
Okay.
There have been people that have made Clang drive ships that operate entirely off of principles like that, where it's just a glitch in the physics, where the piston is trying to push into a block that it gets confused and it causes the entire grid to accelerate from 0 to 100 kilometers a second instantaneously.
It's a Clang drive.
Yeah, it's a Clang drive. And then there's the Clang cannon. Those are really fun, and they still work, which is so much fun.
Cool.
A lot of Clang problems have been patched, but the Clang cannon has not.
Okay.
They're very difficult to control. Always
I would
have
imagine.
been. But if you get it to work, oh, it is beautiful. The basic principle of the Clang cannon, pistons have a displacement on the piston rotors. Have a displacement so that you can place a block on the rotor head and then move it further away or closer into the piston by a small margin.
Okay.
And so if you stack 5 pistons on top of each other, and you have a program set up using programmable blocks where the standard position has all the rotors compressed to the shortest distance. And then you have a series of programmable blocks that essentially does 2 things in unison. The first thing, it will set all of the pistons to maximum displacement instantly. And then simultaneously, it releases the last piston head. And so all of a sudden it goes from
So it
the shortest
fires it
distance
off.
to the longest distance and releases, and that piston head goes flying very quickly. And then it also has a programmable block that replaces the rotor head. And since rotor heads don't cost anything to make, you have free ammo.
Nice.
In space, it's a lot more effective because there's no gravity to throw the projectile's course off, but you can use it on planets. The only thing you have to make sure of is to either turn the automatic trash removal off or set the distance that it automatically removes trash to more than 500 meters, which is the default. Otherwise, you have a shooting range of 500 meters, which is pretty small.
Yeah, that's not much distance.
Yeah, considering the guns in the game, the turrets and such, they can shoot
Kilometers.
1 kilometer. Some of the bigger guns, I think they've updated to be more, but the standard chain guns and stuff are 1 kilometer.
Okay.
Okay. Ugh. This game is very... What's the word I'm looking for?
Entertaining?
It's more of a journey than a destination.
Yes.
Morin.
You getting ready to do something with the miner?
Me?
Yeah.
No, if you want to go ahead.
Okay.
was
I'm
about
going
to
to
do a
clean up.
diagnostic. What?
I'm going to clean up the floor a bit.
Okay. Let me go see what you've been working on. Oh, I got an unknown signal about 2K out. How much hydrogen do I have? 80%. Alright, let's do that. T-minus 8 minutes. That shouldn't be a problem.
They're all gonna laugh at you!
Oh, no, I overshot it and I almost hit a sandbar. Oh, I overshot it again. Now I'm here. Okay. Okay. Ooh, I got cow boots. That sounds very
my hole.
country. What? What'd you say, Jace?
I said my hole.
Wow.
He didn't like that I was getting into his hole.
You guys seem to be having fun over there.
Well, that happens when you're, alone in space on a, crashed on a planet.
Alright, well, as long as you guys keep that shit over there, I'm gonna stay over on this side of the space station. Just build a door first, will you?
I built 2.
Okay, build one and then go.
But no walls. But no walls.
Terrible.
Laggy.
Okay, you guys are back that way. And this is why I need a jetpack. Bring it closer to Kev. What are you talking about? The big yellow one is the sun. The yellow one is the sun. That's hilarious. You guys ever heard of Brian Regan?
No.
So Dragon King was like, the yellow one is the sun. So he did this bit about science fairs when he was a kid. There was always that one kid that you knew their parents did the whole thing. Because there's no way like a 7-year-old could make like a radio from coconuts.
Mm-hmm.
And then he goes, and there was always that one kid who made a solar system all like 6 years of school. And every year he's like, the yellow one is the sun. The big yellow one, that's the sun. And it's like, and he just like starts flipping out because that's apparently like the only thing he actually knows.
Okay.
It was funny. Brian Regan's funny. I guess you had to be there.
I was thinking that.
Man, it's getting really cold out here. Nights on this planet are really cold. I'm gonna kind of curl up to the ship exhaust over here that's still on fire.
Uh-huh.
Was that a spider?
Yeah, might have been.
Yep, that's definitely a spider.
Nuke them from orbit. It's the only way to be sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I agree with you on that one. Alright, well, I'm going to go potentially die to a spider.
Okay, have fun with that.
Yep. Where's he at? Where you at, Papa Spider? He's gonna, like, burst up out of the ground and fucking eat my organs. Oh, there he is. Hi. What's up, Spider? Come on, Spider. Oh, I'm dead. That's good.
That didn't take long.
Nope.
I find it a little more convenient and conducive to survival if you don't get bitten.
Yeah, well, the problem is I need someone to tank the front and kite him while I follow around and saw him to death.
No, what you do is you back up and he won't be able to reach you because his attack animation forces him to stop moving.
Got it.
Like I said, nuke them from orbit. It's the only way to be sure.
Yep,
Yeah.
that works too.
I'm with Lailth.
There's actually an achievement for that in the tutorial.
Nuking
Oh,
spiders
really?
from orbit?
No, nuking the pirates.
Mm.
Well, you don't actually have to nuke them. It's more a matter of you can't enter the gravity well of Earth, of the Earth-like planet, but you have to destroy the pirate base.
Well, Dragon King likes the spider, apparently. Well, it's not letting me spawn back in.
Just trying to... It had me locked out for a little while there too.
Well, in
So
that case,
how do you tell?
What?
I was going to ask. Well, we got another spider up here too, standing right outside the door,
Sounds like a spider thing to do.
trying to get in. Yeah,
Hey.
your little green door that has no wall. Yeah, he's knocking on the door.
Nice.
Huh.
How long does the body stay spawned in?
10 minutes maybe.
All right, then I'm gonna exit the game and then I'm gonna reload the game because it's not letting me load in. I'm switching to the technical difficulties card, so you guys they'll only be able to hear me here in a second, and I'll be able to hear you guys.
Okay. Yes. How do you?
Oh, we got another viewer back.
Well, mining and getting scrap pieces out of it,
You guys are live again.
So
rather than actually mining a vein or something.
okay.
Okay.
Well, we're talking
we're lagging.
about how we find ore and the different types of ores and such.
Okay.
And I was just about saying how a backpack load, a full backpack of stone, will get us like 60 iron and 10 silicon and 4 nickel ingots. Whereas a full backpack of, say, iron ore will get 5,000 iron ingots. And so stone is very inefficient, but when you don't have an ore node, it at least gets you some resources.
Yeah. It's better than
Right.
nothing.
Yeah.
Ooh. The only time you have too much fuel is when you're on fire.
Ah, shoot. Is that a lightning storm?
I hope it's
Oops.
not. That destroys stuff.
Yeah, it is. Oh. It looks like it's gone.
Did my stream freeze?
I don't see anything.
What's going on? Let's load back in. Okay, that's real time. I think we started more than two hours ago.
Yeah? Well, actually, maybe not. I mean, we were on trying to get Lailth's game
I was
working
downloading for a
while.
long time, remember?
Oh,
So it
right.
might have only been streaming for 2 hours.
Yeah, that's possible, I suppose.
But we probably should be calling it in another, 20, 30 minutes, give or take, because we have been trying to get everything up and running for a while.
True. Very true. Why am I still loading? Stop loading. Thank you for tuning in to this exhilarating content on Fixer Forge. Next time, a Fallout loading screen.
Now that's something I could see doing.
Fallout playthrough?
Yeah.
Yeah. If only we could set it up for co-op without it, like, glitching out, that'd be great.
Yeah, well, it is doable. But knowing our luck, we would not be able to get it to work.
That is true. Just take, for example, you know, all the horrible things that's been going on with OBS Studio.
Yeah.
Now, one of the things that I don't like, because I actually set it up, and I got it to work relatively well. The problem is that when you're in a settlement, and both of you are in the same settlement, and one of you opens a door, the door stays closed for the other person. So you can open a door, close it, lock yourself in a room, the other person can open the door in their game, walk through it, but as far as it looks in your game, they just walked through the door.
So it's not game breaking, it's just a little disconcerting.
Right. Also, it seems to, what's the word I'm looking for? It seems to spawn enemies disjointed from each other. Oh, no.
Okay.
My pack's gone with all my stuff in it. God damn it.
Yeah, that's disappointing.
Took too long to load in. Alright, well, time to go get a hydrogen bottle.
What are you building now?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm enclosing this room so we can get it oxygenated.
Oh, okay. And I am rubber banding all over the place.
I mean, I'm not actually going to make it sealed because we don't have the iron to build all the steel plates needed, but I'm going to get the framework in place.
Okay.
Oh man, we don't have enough iron to upgrade tools.
Seriously?
Yeah, according to this, we don't have enough iron ingots or platinum ingots. Or, well, apparently we have enough silver, but we don't have enough iron.
Well, I'm making a proficient grinder for you.
Oh, well, now we have enough iron, apparently. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, when you hover over it, it'll show you what's currently in the inventory of the assembler. So you have to actually click on it to see if we can pool in resources from other inventories.
Got it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Ah, my laggy finally caught up. And we've got another spider visiting.
Yeah, it's not terribly surprising.
Doesn't seem like they can get up. They can't climb anything, apparently.
They can, but I designed it in such a way that they are not able to climb the way I built.
Okay. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Good idea.
I'm used to building bases on the alien planet where you'll get 10 spiders every couple of minutes, and if you don't build correctly, you are wiped out fast.
Oh, man. I'm rubber banding like crazy all of a sudden.
Yeah, I've been doing that for the last couple of minutes myself.
That's not good. Well, I've got most of the framework done for oxygenating the medical facility. And we have enough space that we can make a little lounge room right off the medical facility that can be oxygenated where we can put our couches. But we're going to need a lot more iron to be able to actually make these airtight.
Well, this is a problem.
Oh?
The system will not register me trying to fill my tank.
Yeah, right now I'm in the process of all the framework and everything has disappeared, and I just keep sort of dropping onto the ground.
Are you able to put your bottle into the tank or not?
No.
Oh, neither am I.
Are we out of
Which
hydrogen?
means something. No, it means there's a connection problem.
Ah.
Because I can put a bottle into oxygen tank 3, but I can't put it into either of the hydrogen tanks. So there's a connection problem. Oh, because the cargo container was hit by lightning.
Oh, that explains it.
Which is annoying because we've got the lightning rod, so it should not have done that. Yeah, I
Where's the
love that they
cargo
added
container?
weather. I just wish they had done it in a way that wasn't so stupid.
Yeah, I'll agree with that.
So for those of you who aren't familiar with the history of the weather in Space Engineers, there was a mod that added weather. It was one of the most used mods on the mod workshop. And from what I understand, which, I could be wrong, it does happen occasionally, but from what I understand, the developers at Keen Software House saw how popular this mod was and decided to add it into the base game. The problem is, when they saw how popular the mod was, they never bothered to look at what people did with the mod. And 99% of the people who used this mod disabled lightning because everyone thought the lightning was stupid, but they thought all the other weather effects were amazing.
Yeah.
Well, Keen didn't realize that everyone hated the lightning, and so they added that in as well. Now, don't get me wrong, leave the lightning in. I'm not saying to get rid of it. I'm just saying that when you toggle, they have a toggle for whether you want weather or not. Well, they need to have a toggle for whether you want the lightning. That way you can keep all the other weather, and then for those 1% that want the lightning, they can still toggle that on, but the rest of the player base can toggle it off. But they never realized that nobody, for the most part, enjoyed the lightning. So they just added that in, figuring everyone loved everything about the mod.
That sounds like a Bethesda kind of move.
No, I don't put the Keen Software House developers at that level. I consider the Keen developers to be better than Bethesda by a fair margin.
Okay.
Were you able to fill your hydrogen bottle?
Yes, I was. Thank you.
Good.
I'm gonna widen this opening just a bit.
Um, we don't need to widen this.
Okay.
I kind of like having the rock sticking on the edges,
Okay.
and there's no real reason to get this any wider.
Well, I kind of want to have a little more space when moving the thing in and out, or backing it back out anyway.
Okay, well you really don't
I'll leave it alone.
need it. Okay.
Just follow the path.
Yeah, it's a straight line. If you line up, you don't need it. Need to worry about hitting the edges. It's just the up and down you have to worry about.
Isn't that always the truth?
Yeah.
Alright, more mining. No, I got 17 whole minutes of power. Look at that.
Oh, nice.
Right? Are there no lights on the front of this thing?
There is.
Then why can't I see anything?
Hit the L button.
I have.
You sure?
Yes. There we go, now it's working. I got out and got back in.
Okay. Yeah, the lights on, yeah.
Wonder how long before we hit the other side of the mountain.
At this rate, I would estimate about 3 years.
I'm gonna say not anytime soon. I've been over that side of the mountain, and you got a lot of room there.
Yeah, we've gone like what, 100, 150 meters, and that's like, well, actually we've probably only gone maybe 100, and the other side of the mountain's like 2 kilometers.
Not only that, but the land doesn't drop off like it's the backside of a mountain. It actually drops down a little bit and then turns into like desert.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, honestly, if we're careful not to go upward much, or even to go downward a little bit, we could probably keep tunneling for years.
Yeah.
Oh, close.
Try this again.
Just a bit too high. That's what's going on. Oh, that's way farther away than I thought it was going to be. Let's go check on what you guys got going on. Why are you T-posing for dominance, dude? Oh, because you're disconnected, that's why.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was giving me 10 minutes worth of scene too complex and latency issues.
Oh.
And I literally could not do anything.
That's a bummer.
I literally, almost all the stuff that you'd built there, I couldn't see anymore.
Ouch.
And I was just bouncing up and down like it was dropping me off or something.
Oh no. Oh no, why?
Oh, server is not responding.
I just fell a very long way on the ramp, but almost came off the ramp.
Oh dear.
Ooh, yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, that was rather terrifying. It was like a roller coaster that I should have had control of, but didn't.
Well, that's not good.
No,
At least you didn't fall to your doom.
That is true. Doom can do so on his own. Alright, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to fix the connection to your helmet with my torch. Right there. And I'm going to push you off the edge. Because apparently that's what's happening here. Let's push you back away from the edge. Let's push you over this way. Yeah, that'll work.
Just push me around, why don't you?
Oh, that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna put you over. You're drunk, man. You gotta go to bed. It's time to get in bed now.
No.
Curl up with your
We
space
need to,
engineers, plushie.
We need to get one of those bathrooms off of the old ship and lock him in the bathroom.
What do you do with a drunken sailor?
Yep.
Put him in bed
Shave
with the
his head with a
captain's
rusty
plushie.
razor.
What did you just say?
Put him in bed with the captain's plushie.
Which one of us?
You, Lailth.
Oh,
Something
you shave his
about
head with a rusty razor.
Well, there you go. That's one way to do it.
Yep.
Right,
That's one of the old classic lines. Shave his head with a rusty razor.
Oh, didn't know that. Alright, so the mining pod is empty.
Supposedly it's loading me back in, but it's taking its sweet time doing it.
Yeah, it's gonna. Unfortunately. So, Oos, quick question.
Yeah.
If we were to add more thrusters to this mining pod, would it carry more?
Yes. and use more power.
Okay, well that's a problem.
Until we develop
Yeah.
some better method of power generation.
Yeah.
Well, the power generation's not terrible.
Well, no, I didn't say it was terrible, but it's, apparently barely sufficient for our current needs.
Oh no, it's this is some very good power generation for our current needs.
Okay.
Normally it takes like 6 hours to fill a battery. I built 3 batteries and they were being listed as full in 2 hours. So the power generation is very good for the base size that we have.
Yeah, that's what we're going to want to expand in the near future, aren't we?
Possibly.
I mean, if nothing else, we want to put together facilities for us to be able to process additional ores, and if we want to go exploring for additional ores and stuff, we're going to need weapons to be able to effectively do so.
No, we're not.
He's not going to.
I don't like getting eaten by giant space spiders.
Then grab your grinder and kill the spiders.
I'm with
At the
Lailth.
moment, I can't
weapons.
move.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I want some weapons too. But, and I'm designing this scout buggy with the idea of being an armed vessel.
Okay.
Well, I finally loaded in. Cool.
Good.
Except that it, didn't fully load in because the cave is gone. Oh, there it is. And you're backing out into me as it reappears.
Yes, I am.
That's okay, I moved. I got out of the way.
Good. All the better to
apparently
die, Mr. Bond.
Bond. Sharks with frickin' laser beams on their frickin' heads.
Yeah. We don't ask for much.
I now, however, appear to be stuck in first-person view.
Man, that was smooth.
It isn't. Nicely done.
Thank you. I would say that it's entirely intentional, but I was raised not to lie.
Then why are you talking?
Yeah, it's a good point.
Are these supposed to be floating now?
What?
Are these supposed to be floating now?
Yes.
I guess they're not really floating, they're connected, but...
So the wheels, they're connected.
The space that they're floating on would be where the tires are when they're done being built.
Ah, okay.
Essentially, every time you build something, it's a skeleton of what it is first.
Yep, I need to power up again.
Oh, I haven't had to do that in a while. All right. Do we need more iron, or are we good for now?
I am not sure.
I'll check the thing.
Running much more smoothly now, at least.
Oh, that's good.
We got 5.17k iron.
Yeah, it's okay iron, but nothing terribly great.
Alright, I'll keep going.
Considering 1,000 steel plates takes 7,000 iron.
Oh, well, okay.
So if we could get, 70,000 iron, that'd be great.
Okay.
So yeah, just go ahead and, mine out the entire mountain.
Okay. Shouldn't we take the mountain to dinner first?
Probably wouldn't be a bad idea. I mean, to be polite.
At the very least, offer to pay for its ride home.
Yeah.
Go home, mountain. You're drunk.
Not yet. We're working on that.
What are we working on?
Drunk mountain.
Ah.
Drunk back mountain.
Drunk. Okay. Nope. I'm out.
I'm
out. I'm gonna go make a base that way. You guys have fun. Don't send me any Christmas cards.
Oh.
So I feel like this is not the best way to do this, but it is the most efficient. Like, it's definitely the most efficient, but I feel like it is definitely the most dangerous.
For doing what?
So I have found that while mining, if you keep your hand on the forward button, it mines at a quicker rate. But it also does so kind of wildly.
Mine quicker. Yeah, like you sort of wobbled there.
Yeah. Oh, I just ran into something. What'd I run into?
No, you're on the ground. You're on the ground. You're on the ground. There you go. You're good.
Okay. Oh, I have room to turn around now.
Yes, you do.
That's cool.
Back. What happened? Oh, there we go. Whew. I fell through the world there for a moment.
That's always fun.
No, not fun. Not fun.
Not home.
Me no likey.
I likey do da cha-cha.
Yeah.
I think I need to start going into voice acting. Because I'm not going to lie, man. The day I discovered I could make Yoda say whatever I wanted was a really good day. The Force is everywhere. It is in the rock, the car, your boner on the subway.
Oh. No boners on the subway.
I sense much beer in you. Mmm. That answers that question. Alright, so it looks like we're
Pretty
out
much.
of iron again. So I'm going to go mine some more iron.
Okay.
But it also looks like I'm not going to have a lot of battery once I do. Yeah, I got 6 minutes of
That's
battery.
where I'm worried about the power.
No, it's not that. It's that we've been using the mining rig so much that it hasn't had a chance to charge.
Really? Because last time I looked at it, it still had like 20 hours of power on it.
It says 5 minutes. I'm in the cockpit right now.
Well, that's not good.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely go ahead and lock it up. You know, get it parked, and we'll have to get that charging.
All right. Well, I'm gonna get one more load and then I'll park it.
Okay. Well, when you finish up that, if you want to come and check out a neat trick for this game.
Okay.
How do I get out of first-person view?
Press V.
V?
Yep.
Ah, okay. Thank you.
You are welcome.
Might want to bring it down just a little bit. You're kind of close to the ceiling.
Okay.
That should be good.
Okay. Yeah, the music in this game has some like serious menacing background vibes.
Yeah.
Alright, so we got about 8,000 iron right now.
Okay.
Well, I appear to have lagged out again.
Oh, that's not good.
Telling me unsafe grids. Theme offline. Connection problem.
Well, that's not good. But it is basically at a point where we really should probably call it, so
That's true.
There we go.
I just want to do this one upgrade to the ship I'm working on real quick.
Okay.
So, Kevin,
Yes.
I'll want your help for this.
Okay. Give me a second.
Okay.
Oh, hang on. I hit the wrong button. There we go. I was going to say that's better than the error message I got a little while ago, which was, what was it? Flagrant error, computer over virus equals very yes.
Huh. Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Yeah. All right, what do you got?
Okay.
Now,
What does that even mean?
It means that I should introduce you to Strong Bed. What? Oos, what you got?
Leah,
Introduce me to what?
you really should probably try and log back in. That way you can get into a cryopod.
Oh, yeah, he's right.
Yeah, it's showing me as disconnected at the moment. It says game paused, and I don't know how to unpause it.
All right, so hit Control Delete Stop Space Engineers, and then right click on Steam and rejoin.
Yeah.
All right, what am I doing, Oos?
First off, you don't want to be standing there because you're in the way of what I'm trying to do. Go ahead and get onto the ground level.
Okay. No, that's not the ground level.
Yeah.
There we go.
So this buggy is primarily a scouting vessel.
Okay.
That being said, I have a large cargo container which can hold a significant amount of ore. So it will have some cargo capacity, but the main goal is scanning for ores.
Okay.
The problem is the ore detector on a small grid ship is basically the same range, 50 meters, as the hand drill, which is kind of pathetic.
Yeah.
So, I want you to go into a control panel for this ship.
Okay.
And search, go to the control panels, and search for timer block.
Okay.
Have you found it?
I have.
There should be a trigger now button.
Yep, got it.
Okay, it's running now.
It is now.
Okay. Now, go ahead and come to that spot you were standing, but don't stand up there. Just look up in that area.
Okay.
So, on the bar going across the front, the vehicle, I have a 3x3 small grid rotor.
Okay.
And you'll see, kind of in that corner where you were, there's the timer block. That timer block is programmed every, I think, 20th of a second. You know, I think it's 20 times a second.
Mm-hmm.
It will tell that rotor to attach to a rotor head part that is nearby.
Okay.
So what I'm about to, and then it, so it'll tell it to attach, and then it'll tell it to trigger the block again. So 20 times a second, it's trying to attach a block.
Okay.
In my hand, I am holding a rotor head part for a large grid rotor.
Okay. That.
Yeah. What happened was when I dropped it, and it gets close, it gets attached to the small grid rotor.
Okay.
Now, which button is this one? Guess what we now have on this buggy?
An enormous ore detector?
A large grid ore detector that has a range of, they say 250 meters, but it's closer to like 3 to 350.
Okay.
Ooh, I wonder.
Nice.
Yeah, we could theoretically get an even more powerful ore detector.
Okay.
I've got mods for ore detectors. So that might be a fun idea. Oh my goodness, that is big.
Oh, wow, that's enormous.
Yeah. The problem is, I don't know what the range on all of these are, so I'm just going to place them and then look and see what their max range is.
Alright, well, I'm going to go add stuff to the build planner.
Okay. Yeah, that one's 250 as well. So we don't want that. Let's hope this one is better. Oh, I need construction components to build this.
Oh, did you take that one down?
The ore detector? Yes, because I told you we were going to be finding a better ore detector.
Okay. Well, I kind of added that to the build planner.
I canceled it when you said that because we only had about half the iron we needed to build it anyway.
Got it. Well, I'm going to finish the rotor, at least.
Okay. Well, go ahead and
steel tube.
back out of the way. There we go. Yeah, I'm just building them so that I can see how big a range they have.
Okay.
It looks like they're all 250 meters, so we'll go with this one because it's a lot cheaper. For instance, the steel plates was only 22 versus 1,200.
Okay. That's a big difference.
Yeah. All the components on this are pretty small. So we'll go with this one. And I'll go ahead and put the ore detector on the build planner and get work on that.
Alright, I put the rotor into the build planner.
Okay.
Well, gotta go get more iron. Oh well. Lailth, are you back in? You look back in.
I sort of am. I can't move yet.
Okay.
Why are there... you need to
I can
clear out
see you
the
running
build
around
planner.
in front of me.
What?
Fixer, you need to clear out your build planner. It still has that other ore detector in it. And
Got
so you
it.
keep trying to put like 1,300 steel plates into production.
Got it.
Alright, so I cleared out production, so you'll need to... Whatever you still need for the rotor, you'll need to put back on production.
Okay.
And let's see, do we have any ore at all? No, we do not. That does not surprise me. So yeah, from here I'm going to extend it forward, have a third set of wheels, and then have a cockpit and 2 passenger seats so we can all go out exploring.
Okay.
And we'll have the cargo container. I'm
Pushing
gonna
me around again, huh?
Hey, you're moving just fine. Look.
The passenger seats that I'm going to use are going to be piped passenger seats, and I'm going to have a air vent, small grid air vent.
Okay.
So while we're sitting down,
Now
we'll
I
be
can
able
move.
to have oxygen.
Sort of.
You just needed a push start.
Apparently.
Needed a weekend at Bernie's first. Or, weekend at Biden's.
No, please.
Alright, anyway. So, what were you saying, Oos?
We should probably... I was saying that I'm going to end up piping it so that it has an air vent. Anytime we are in the seats, we'll be able to fill up our oxygen.
Oh, cool.
But with that, we should
Good
probably
thing.
call it a night.
I'm going to pick up some stone first and deposit it. $133 stone. What is that?
And don't
Oh, it's another airlock.
forget, before you... Yeah, if you go around to the right side, there's just a single door that I have propped open.
Yeah.
So you don't have to go through the airlock. But anyway, don't
Inventory.
forget to empty your personal inventory into your cryo chamber.
Yeah. Because if you go into your cryo chamber without emptying it first, you lose everything when you come back if something goes wrong.
Yeah. If there's any problems and you end up dead, it's better to have your loot in your cryopod rather than gone forever.
Agreed. What is this?
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, that's the skeleton of the
One-
Mr. Coffee, I want to say.
Okay.
Yeah. I didn't have enough inventory space to grind it all the way down.
Okay.
All right, are we all in our cryo beds? Not quite.
I do believe so.
Not quite. Not quite. I need still emptying my inventory into my cryo chamber. And then I will be moving into my cryo chamber.
Okay, well, you can access the cryo chamber from inside the cryo chamber.
Oh,
You can
okay.
access the inventory when you're sitting in it.
Yeah, just while you're in it, hit I.
Yep. Same with cockpits, which is convenient when you don't have problems with having enough thrust on a ship. You can be sitting in the cockpit, fill the ship up, and then fill your personal inventory to get that tiny bit extra without having to get out of the cockpit.
Okay.
So we've all
Right, I
emptied our
am-
inventory, and we're all ready to call it a night.
Yep,
Yep.
I do believe.
All right. Well then, thank you everyone for coming and chatting with us and hanging out. Had a great time, and we look forward to seeing you next week.
Absolutely.
Sleep well.